Now let us look at graphing another quadratic where domain is not given. So y equal 3 plus 2x minus x squared. So again, we want to find out where the graph cuts the x-axis, the y-axis, and the turning point. So it cuts the y-axis when x is 0. So when x is 0, y is equal to 3. Because 2 times 0 is 0 and 0 squared is 0. So it cuts the y-axis at 3, so we put a little mark there. The graph cuts the x-axis when y is 0. So when y is 0, 0 is equal to 3 plus 2x minus x squared. And this equation we can solve using factorization, completing the square, or we can use a quadratic formula. A is minus 1, B is 2, C is positive 3, right? C is a constant. A is a coefficient of the x squared, which is minus 1. So what we do, multiply both sides by minus 1, or each term by minus 1. So multiply then negative x squared by minus 1, we get positive x squared. Minus 1 times positive 2x, we get negative 2x. And minus 1 times positive 3, we get negative 3. Just to make the x squared positive. And then we can factorize. So we can rewrite the middle term. So minus 2 can be rewritten as minus positive 1x minus 3x. And then we have minus 3. And then we can factor by groups. So the first group, the common factor there is x. So x plus 1 in the bracket. The other pair, common factor is minus 3. So same x plus 1 in the bracket. And you can just do a quick expansion just to ensure you get the same thing when you expand the bracket. So common bracket x plus 1. On the outside we have x minus 3. To solve, we equate both brackets to 0. So we equate x plus 1 to 0. And we equate x minus 3 to 0. So our solutions, x equal minus 1, x equal 3. Remember, these values represent where the graph cuts the x-axis at minus 1 and at positive 3. Now we need to find out where the graph turns, or the turning point. And the turning point, remember the x-coordinate, we get it by using negative b over 2a. The formula. So in the equation there, b was positive 2. b is a coefficient of the x, or the number in front of the x, which is positive 2. So that's an error there. B should be positive 2. And a is a coefficient of the x squared, which is minus 1. So 2a is 2 times minus 1, which is minus 2. And so the denominator is minus 2. And the numerator, remember, b is, yes, so b is 2, so minus b will be minus 2. Yes, alright, so that's correct. So the x value is 1, and we plug it in to get the y value. So 3 plus 2 times x, that's 2 times 1. And minus x squared, that's minus 1 squared. So 3 plus 2, 5. 5 minus 1, 4. So the turning point is 1, 4. So 1, 4. And we draw a smooth. Notice the graph now would be a maximum. And we can always tell by looking at the coefficient of the x squared. Notice when the coefficient of the x squared is a negative value, it has a maximum point. Turning point is a maximum point. And when the coefficient of the x squared is a positive value, it's a minimum point. But in this case, it's a maximum point because the coefficient of the x squared is minus 1. So when the coefficient of when the a value is negative, it's a maximum, as in this case here. Okay, so it will shape like that. Good. And we have our graph. And that's it.